Joining us now is NDRRMC spokesperson Mark Timbal for the latest. Sir, thank you so much for joining us. As we reported earlier, 5 people reported dead, at least 60 injured. What is the latest po on the fatalities and injured in regions 1, 2, 3, Cordillera and Metro Manila po?
Good evening, Sir Rico. We are continuing our monitoring for the developments in the situation in the different provinces affected by the Abra earthquake earlier today. So far, what you mentioned is correct still. At our current counting, we have 5 reported dead, which are still subject for verification by our local disaster manager counterparts. In our report, reported injured, 57 from the Cordilleras and 7 from Ilocos region. So far, we don't have any reported casualties coming from the National Capital Region. No damage reported as well in Metro Manila. No reported casualties as well in Calabar Zone, in Region 3, Central Luzon. But we're still checking for the information we received from Cagayan Valley region, because there was one reported fatality there. But it is still being verified as of this point, the supposed fatality in Gataran. All of our fatalities, Sir Rico, were victims of falling debris. The construction worker, the fatality in La Trinidad, was buried under a collapsed structure. I think that's the project site that they're working on during the earthquake. We received information, sir, that more than 400 houses had been damaged during the earthquake. 428 houses were damaged in total. 423 were from the Cordilleras and 5 were from Region 1.
Yes.
We're expecting this number to be adjusted since there's still an ongoing assessment by the local government units, sir.
Sir Mark, is the assessment ongoing up to this hour? And did the quake cause any structural damage to main infrastructures like dams, sports, or any utilities in the affected regions?
We have good news that the dams have reported no structural damages sustained during the earthquake. However, the President, during his briefing, is concerned whether the irrigation lines had been affected by the earthquake. So this is still being assessed as of this time. We received information that heritage structures in Vigan were also affected, and the government facilities other than the private infrastructure that were affected. We have in Ilocos Sur the Vigan Cathedral, Bantay Bell Tower, sustaining damages, Gabriela Silang General Hospital, and the Municipal Building and District Hospital of Cervantes as of this point, sir. With regard to other critical infrastructure, we received information that there were some damages sustained in the power lines in some areas in the Cordilleras as well as in Region 1. This led to a power interruption in 20 areas in the Cordilleras. But we received information that the electrical operatives are working to ensure the restoration of power as soon as possible. In Ilocos Sur, there was a province-wide power interruption this morning because of the earthquake. But as of 2 p.m. this afternoon, a larger portion of Ilocos Sur had its power restored. At this evening, sir, only a few municipalities and some lateral lines have not yet had their power restored due to minor damages.
Sir Mark, for our kababayans in these affected regions in Northern Luzon, do the local officials have sufficient relief stockpiles like food, medicines, and water?
That's correct, Sir Rico. Yes, that's correct, Sir Rico. If you can remember, the SWD had prepositioned additional stockpiles of relief items and non-food items in our warehouses up north. Social Welfare Secretary Erwin Tulfo immediately went north after the earthquake to supervise the support to the local government units. Currently, the local government units are using their stockpiles of relief items to assist their local population. We will not be waiting for those stockpiles to be fully used. So government officials coming from Central have already made the preparations, the logistical preparations to make sure that the augmentation supply will be received by those LGUs once they have informed us of the current stock.
Sir Mark, Budget Secretary Pangandaman said earlier today that the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Program Fund can be mobilized. How soon
That's
can
correct, sir.
funds be drawn from the fund for relief operations to help in the
Actually-
reconstruction, rehabilitation, repair, aid, relief?
Yeah, that's correct, sir. Actually, sir, when it comes to the utilization of the funds, all government agencies responding to disasters have their quick response funds that can be used immediately to support operations. On the side of the Office of Civil Defense, the executive arm of the NDRRMC, we have more than 200 million quick response fund ready to assist the local government units and our counterparts in the operations. The SWD also, I think, has 200 million. The NDRRMC, we have the 12 billion fund to support rehabilitation activities. The rehabilitation activities will be funded once a recovery plan has been set up for those affected communities.
Sir Mark, thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word, and we'll get back to you again tomorrow for more updates.